Thinking of buying a Volkswagen Tiguan? In this video, we give a detailed comparison of old versus new, allowing you to decide whether to opt for a low-mileage previous generation model or order a brand new Tiguan instead. So buckle up and let's get started. Whereas previously, the Tiguan lineup included the longer all-space variant, this has now been dropped, instead to be replaced by an all-new model, the 7-seater Tiguan. So, for this new generation, all European Tiguan models are now just over 4.5 meters in length. Aside from being a few centimeters longer and slightly lower than its predecessor, the biggest difference is a significant increase in boot space. Volume figures quoted here are with the rear seats slid fully forward. With passengers on board, that figure is reduced to 550 litres as a standard configuration, still better than the old model. VW's second generation 2016 Tiguan stepped up its game compared to the first generation 2007 original, with a weighty, sharp-edged look that still looks good today, as it received a couple of nip and tucks during its product life cycle. The all-new Tiguan forgoes some of the sharp flank creases of its predecessor, with a slightly softer side profile. For the rest of the vehicle, it's a case of evolution in design, although we're not convinced about R-line styling for the Tiguan's front, which seems to be a swathe of black plastic and a gaping mouth. For us, the elegance trim version is the most resolved, looking smart and stylish. On the inside, the old model's traditional cockpit display has been replaced by larger, clearer digital dials. Next to those is the standard 12.9 or optional 15-inch infotainment display, which takes up the space previously occupied by the old car's center air vents. HVAC controls are now controlled by sliders in the infotainment display, something we're not fans of. In the rear cabin, depending upon the model chosen, darker materials now give way to more upmarket plush ones. In addition, rear air vents are now better angled towards passengers, while the glass area offered is equal to the old model and great for kids. The Tiguan's luggage area continues to offer a 40-20-40 split rear seat configuration, while cutouts above the rear wheel arches have been carried over to the new model, unless, that is, you choose the plug-in hybrid, where that space is taken up by the 12-volt battery. Powertrain options are largely reworked versions of existing MQB platform engines. An updated plug-in hybrid model with a system output of either 204 or 272 PS and net battery capacity of 19.7 kilowatt-hours is now available. Boasting a real-world all-electric range of 50 miles or 80 kilometers, the PHEV is mated to a 1.5-litre TSI engine, a power unit also used for VW's two mild hybrid petrol options. While a more powerful 2-litre diesel motor is already available, it will later be joined by a 2-litre petrol engine, again with two varying power outputs. So, which new Tiguan would you choose? Depending upon your local market, up to 4 different trim levels are now available. These are Life, Match, Elegance and R-Line. Match differentiates itself from Life by having a front LED running strip, while Elegance has smarter Catania alloy wheels and 30 interior ambient lighting choices. Top of the range, R-Line features velour sports comfort seats and more sporty exterior styling, as well as a host of additional bells and whistles. As much as we like the all-new Tiguan, which without doubt is one of the best mid-sized SUVs out there, we'd opt for an X-Demo or very low-mileage last-gen all-space model instead. Currently, there are bargains to be had on the all-space. And, for all the smart additions the new Tiguan brings, the old model, which features earlier versions of the same engines, will do most people just fine. So that's our choice. What's yours? Leave your comments below and don't forget to subscribe.